have you ever had a friendship that just like fell apart and you just like no longer be friends with that person?
Many of them.
Many of them?
Yeah. Yeah. Not many of them, but there's a lot of people that, like, I felt like I needed to be friends with because, like, I grew up with them and, like, I was friends with them for so long, but then, you get into your 20s and then you're like, wow, I really have nothing in common with these people and we don't really like any of the same things or agree on anything. Like, you're a good person and I hope that you have a good life, but, like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have very many of those. Because I have been able to at least like exit people's lives and, where it just is and that's it.
Yeah.
There's some people that I would not consider my friends anymore, but I do have fond memories of them and time, and we just kind of faded out and just stopped talking at some point.
Right.
More than I do, I'm never talking to this person again. There's a handful. When that happens, there's usually heat.
Well, there's usually good reasons, I'm sure, for you, because you really, like, friendships are a really big deal to you.
Yes, and I have been blessed with more friends than I deserve. I don't deserve to have as many good people as I do that have my back, including you guys for watching this. Honestly, thanks. But whenever things go bad with relationships, it's one of the most devastating things, whether it be a romantic relationship or a friendship. But friendships are weird because it's kind of that middle ground in a relationship where it's like, you have an emotional investment in somebody, without the complication of the romance side.
And also, like, whenever you're, like, in a romantic relationship, you either are going to be together or you are not. And that's kind of like the options.
Yeah.
And friendships you don't go into a friendship being like, well, one day I might just not be friends with you.
Yeah.
You don't really think about it like that.
No, you just kind of enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
It's a really cool thing, right? So, Internet Historian has a video about the downfall of a relationship being over.
Okay.
In fact, it is called Friendship Ended. So, I'm just going to bring this up, and I have no clue what this is about. None whatsoever, which is usually interesting.
Yeah.
2015. Downtown Pakistan. It was another night like all the rest. I'd been on the force for nearly 40 years. Seen just about everything. Was looking forward to retiring tomorrow. Me and the missus picked out a little bungalow in Karachi. Then I got the call. The biggest damn case of my life. Well, Modicea, looks like you're going away for a long time. Your DNA is all over the body. Tell us what happened. Not talking? Fine. How about I start and you just fill in the blanks? It started years ago. You had a best friend, Asif. Snappy dresser. Had a pet goat, Bakri. You and Asif did everything together. Why, you two were practically attached at the hip. But you had your ups and downs. Sometimes, you two clashed. In fact, for years, tensions between you were building. The bad days started outweighing the good, and eventually, Asif had had enough. On September 13th, Asif fired up MS Paint.
Oh no.
And he posted this. Friendship ended with Modicea. Now Salman is my best friend.
Oh.
He had broken up with you, and he had done it on Facebook. The most official kind of announcement you can make. He said you were
Beautiful.
proudy, you give attitude, and you would no compromise. The friendship was over. You two were no longer on speaking terms.
Damn.
But it was from here that things spun out of control. Because a couple of days later, that post went viral. It got 13,000 reactions, 10,000 comments, and 5,900 shares. The guys over on the subreddit Are Indian People Facebook quickly picked up the story and promoted it to the front page of Reddit with 9,300 upvotes. Soon, not just your friends, but the whole world knew about the breakup. Why, that must have been embarrassing for you. Could really make a man lash out. Perhaps even seek revenge?
Oh no.
It's no good. You ain't giving nothing.
He's giving attitude.
This thing blew up huge. Gorka wrote a piece. Then about 100 other tabloids too.
Everybody is crying and so upset.
Feels like the end of the world.
How do we explain how this is possible?
And to make matters worse, Asif was still posting on Facebook. Here he is, uploading images with his new friends, living it up, while you were all alone. But the people mourned with you, Modisia. Heartbroken onlookers tried to force you two back together with an online petition. Although that failed miserably.
Damn.
A week later, on September 24th, Asif agrees to do an AMA on Our Indian People Facebook. Now, Asif is a straightforward guy. He tells it like it is. He says, yeah, like we are in heaven with our Modisia. But he also has a big heart. Just come to me. Don't even apologize. Just come to me and we will again be best friends. But you didn't answer the call. You continued being proudy. Then something
No.
more interesting happened. Asif mentioned in a comment that his pet goat, Bakri, had died, and someone else pointed the finger squarely at you, Modisia.
Oh no.
We got involved. We'll return to this detail later. Over the next few days, Asif's friend count grew rapidly. The post had brought him fame, so he made himself a fan page titled Prince Asif Raza Rana, and it quickly gained over 4,000 members. Now, while some people took this situation with the seriousness and gravity that it deserved, there were a few people who took the whole thing as a joke and started making memes. Shocking. But all anyone wanted was for you two to get back together. Cease your proudy ways, Modisia. Calls from all around the world rang out. Would you ever answer? Hello? Well, on
What?
October 16th, you did. And it was
Oh
goddamn.
my god.
You and Asif got back together,
What about the goat?
reunited at last.
Casualties of
Whew, that was a
love and
rough
war.
3 weeks. The world was overjoyed. The boys were back. Naturally, news picked up on the story.
Oh my god.
And even you yourself made a declaration that you were no longer proudy. You did good, kid. What's more, the rekindled friendship didn't mean Selman was thrown to the wayside. No way. He was part of the crew now.
Oh,
The lads
God.
from Ganjaramwala were an unstoppable force. Over the months, you and Asif continued posting pictures of your adventures. Still together, and still great friends.
What?
But the fame didn't end there for Asif. When it was revealed he was single, he was soon bombarded with the adoration of thousands of female fans. He was even approached to do a commercial for a local beauty parlor. We managed to dig it up from the archives.
साल से हैं और अब तो उन्होंने एकेडमी का भी बकायदा आगाज कर दिया है।
तो भाई एडमिशन करवा दीजिए।
Now, some people are saying that you two recently broke up again, but that's fake news. Because here you are in a live stream just a few months ago. And in 2017, everything comes full circle when Asif became a moderator on Our Indian People Facebook. So that's about it. That's the whole story if I've got everything right. Oh, but there is one more thing.
This is it.
Where were you on the night that Asif's goat Bakri died?
Thank
Our
you.
forensic team has looked over the body extensively. No apparent wounds or external injuries. We can rule out suicide. But there are only a few things that can cause instant goat death, or IGD as we call it here in the department.
Oh my god.
IGD.
Let's go over a couple of those now. Anthrax? Highly unlikely in a metropolitan area. Parasite infestation? Again, unlikely in a city. Stress? The timeline is all wrong for this to be caused by the breakup. Pneumonia? Again, highly unlikely in the middle of a Pakistan summer. So that about narrows us down to two things. A congenital health problem? Or poisoning? Did you do it? No. Oh. Okay, well, you're free to go. But hey, that's just a theory. A goat theory. Thoughts are watching. I know your killer is out there somewhere. I will avenge you, Bakri. If it takes the rest of my career. If it takes till, well, I retire tomorrow, but if it takes till I'll stay late
I'll
back
retire
at the
tomorrow.
office. Well, I gotta do a lot of paperwork, but if I shuffle some things around, I'm sure I can find some time to avenge.
That was ridiculous. And I feel like you never know what's gonna go viral.
You never know.
Like, it could be the most random, like, what was that?
I mean, it usually is the most random, and it's just like the internet grabs a hold of something and it's
Runs
over from
with
there.
it.
Yeah. Whether it be the breakup of two Indian men's friendship, I think it was just the audacity of this man to be like, I am no longer friends with... It's just funny.
MS Paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very funny. Because
Yeah,
he was obviously jaded by something.
Right, yeah. I don't know that I would ever go as far to just post it online. We're no longer
I mean,
friends.
that's kind of like 12-year-old girl activity.
Yeah, or like you go in the yearbook and like you X out somebody, or I don't know.
I mean, I never did that. But
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Not me doing that to my third grade boyfriend.
Oh.
After we broke up. How dare him?
How dare him. But yeah, this was interesting. Completely hilarious. Less big.
Yeah.
There's usually like some catastrophic crazy shit going on in internet historians videos. So this was pretty light.
Caught me off guard.
I thought it was funny with its absolute absurdity.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So
Not a lot for me to say because I'm just like,
what the fuck?
Okay. Very funny though.
Very funny.
Ridiculous.
I did not know that there was a Reddit for Indian Facebook.
Yeah, no.
Very interesting. Hey, there should be one for the Facebook around our area. We should maybe start one of those because holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Do the hills have eyes? Yes, they do.
Oh
They're
my
just not
gosh.
always looking in the same direction. This has been a really interesting internet historian video, and I hope you guys have subscribed to his channel and you've watched his videos, liked his videos. Kudos to the man. He's a genius. He's wonderful. The original videos link will be in the description.
Mm-hmm.
This video, I hope you liked it. We love reacting to Internet Historian, and if you did, give us a thumbs up, a subscription, hit the notification bell. In the comments, drop the suggestions for videos you would like for us to react to in the future. That would be awesome. But for this video,
That'll do it.
that'll do it. See y'all next time.